Hey guys, I'm out here in beautiful Pasadena. I'm so happy. I took a week off because I hurt my back sleeping in a really soft bed, and then I hurt it worse a week ago in yoga. So I was disciplined and just said, look, you got to take a week off. It still feels a little stiff, but I'm just gonna hit some chip shots and pitch shots and just try and keep my connection and just rotate, all the basic things that I always work on. And I always look at these as like a good way to reset. Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. I am excited to do a video today about JB Holmes. I've liked JB Holmes for a long time, 5-time PGA Tour winner, and he's been famous for being one of the longest hitters on tour for a long time, and he's got some idiosyncrasies about his swing that are really worth taking a look at, so it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm happy to be back out on the course again because, I hurt my back. I think my mattress is too soft. I woke up like a little over a week ago with a jacked up back, and then I just acted like, oh, it's nothing, it's just sore. And I went to yoga and I was like doing a twist or something and I overdid it. And then my back was really hurt, and it was like, it's been like a week. But yesterday I just went out and I was able to hit wedges, so that's really good. And I'm really excited because we've got the MSC Weekend Getaway Intensive in March, and we have a scramble tournament on Sunday. So I hope you guys will consider coming out. It's going to be a really, really good time. You can hit me up at Christo@myswingevolution.com if you're interested. And also, if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and leave a comment if there's something you find interesting about today's content. So you guys hit them long and hit them straight. Okay, here we see the swing of JB Holmes. Yeah, that's a pretty solid golf swing, 5-time PGA Tour winner. Couple things stand out to me at first: the narrow stance. And it's pretty interesting because he has the Michael Jackson move that I used to have. But there's a reason when we look at it down the line view why he can make it work for him. But it's one of those rare idiosyncrasies that only I believe he and Justin Thomas have the same move, but not many pros have this move because it really makes it difficult to hit the ball well, so you have to make a compensation. So let's take a look at this thing in slow motion here. Yep. So the first thing I'm going to point out is he actually really loads into that right side. He's got this narrow stance, which means that, he's got that ball inside his left heel, so he's really got to keep his head behind the ball. But watch him load into his right leg. He actually moves off the ball quite a bit. He's going to try and create that space. Now he's got a lot of spine tilt away from the ball. Now he has that upward kind of back bend. But watch him pull this club handle down, which I believe causes that heel to come up. Yep, there. So he pulls the club down and that right heel pops right off the ground. But what he has to do here is drive. And what we're going to see is he's got that little spin out move on his lead heel. It's very similar to what my friend Mason Mallory and John Levitt are doing in their golf swings. It creates a ton of torque, and it's kind of a long driver move when you see a spin out on that lead heel. That's pretty cool. Let's watch it one more time. Now let's notice that lead heel. Yeah, that's some pretty funky footwork, but he hits it a ton. So here's the down the line view. Boom, just rocks it out there. Let's watch that again. Such a great thing to see. I love watching the pros just pound drivers. It's so gorgeous. So let's take a look at this in slow motion. Now he's got a great setup, and I'm going to bring it up when we look at his impact position. Okay, my suspicion is he's got to get, his weight is not really very deep into his right heel. I feel like his weight, he's probably feeling his weight in the ball of his right foot when he gets ready to pounce on this ball. That's what I did, and that's something I worked years to correct, because it really put me in kind of a bad position. But he's able to not early extend and goat hump. He's not going to move his hips closer to the ball, which is pretty remarkable. So we're going to watch as he pulls this handle down. We see him increase his angle at his waist there. And look, that heel is already off. As soon as he goes, that right heel pops off the ground, and it looks kind of like an awkward position here with his feet and legs. But what we're going to notice is his hips do not move closer to the ball. Most amateur golfers, they're going to stand up at this point because they're going to run out of space. But watch how he's able to keep his depth on his hips as he comes through this Shangri-La position. And he's got that club right on plane. He's got lots of depth between his hands and his hips. He's got the club swinging way out in front of him. That's the way that he maintains his spine angle through this hit. And then we see that spin out on his front foot. But look at the height of his right heel. That's a tough one for most people, but he makes it work for him. And again, his footwork, you know, he doesn't jump off the ground like JT does, but, you know, you see kind of the cowboy finish with the club going straight up. Now I'm going to point out one other thing about how JB swings a club. He really keeps it out in front of him. He's got a very high set. If you can imagine his wagon wheel of his shoulders, it's very steep. You know, he's got that arm going way high, and the club's even across the line. Now let's watch this idea of the wagon wheel of his shoulders as he follows through the ball. That club is going to stay very high. That right arm comes up through his neck. But that's how he learned to swing it when he was a kid. I think he played on the high school golf team when he was in the 3rd grade. So JB Holmes has been playing some pretty good golf for a long time, and I just think he's cool. Yeah, so congratulations on your win at Riviera, Mr. Holmes, and hope you keep hitting them long and hit them straight. Hey guys, so let's cut to the chase. Here's my old golf swing. And here's my new golf swing. Five years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and I wanted to improve my golf swing by using Ben Hogan's 5 lessons. Well, guess what? It worked. And along the way, I picked up over 8 million views on YouTube, and I learned how to shoot under par. Unbelievable, right? Well, the great news is I have a brand new instructional video called The Hogan Code. In this video, I break down everything that I learned over my long journey to learn to swing like Ben Hogan. And now you can learn the very same techniques that I used to become the golfer I always wanted to be.